So, what have I done? What I have done is I've created this 18 steps to an AI website. So, I've spent literally months and different training sessions with different people talking about what to include in an AI website prompt, how to work it, how not to work it, what to do, what not to include, so many things. And I thought eventually I came down to this 18 steps. And yeah, it sounds like a lot, but I've kind of perfected it. It started off with just 6 steps, and I thought about it and thought about it and practiced with it, and this is what I've come down with, come to eventually. I'll quickly talk you through them, and then we'll go on to the next bit. So, number one, website name and industry. I mean, business name and industry. So, yeah, tell it what your business name is, what industry you operate in, what you sell. Yeah, that's important. Three, what the theme and the branding is. So, if you've got a logo or something like, don't start uploading that. Just keep it simple. Remember, these AI website builders, they are good, and AI is great. But if you've ever, I mean, for those of you who use it on a regular basis, you'll notice that if you give it too many instructions at once, it just gets confused. So almost stick to one conversation at a time. But I'm sure that will change and improve over time. I'm sure I'll be doing another update, probably not in the not too distant future, where we're talking about how you don't need to worry about these things and you can just type it in. But for the time being, I reckon you should just keep it simple. For tone of voice, so we're talking about branding there. What tone of voice should we be using? I suppose it ties into number three there. Um, yeah, so number three was theme and branding. So talking about the style and colors. Yeah, I did sidetrack onto the logo and how to deal with that. Tone of voice. So yeah, what sort of tone of voice do you want? Do you remember in the course we've used examples like Ryanair? So they have a certain particular tone of voice. What's your value proposition? So, what does the customer get out of it? That's all we're saying. Number six, the vision, what we stand for, and include pictures. So what do you stand for? What visions you do? And at this point, you can mention that this is the sort of pictures that you would want on your website. What are you known for? Is there something that you're in particular your business is well known for? I mean, you might sell lots of products, but you might be known for a particular product. About us and the history, give us some information. And if it's a new company, it's a new company. But if you've been going a number of years, say that. The founder and the team. So maybe, yeah, talk about the founder or maybe talk about the team. And we've talked about, obviously, in the branding section, how sometimes the person becomes the company. The ideal or target customer. So, number 10, who is your target audience? Who is your ideal customer? And once again, this will refer back to what we would have done earlier in the earlier modules. And as I mentioned, you can do the modules individually and they will provide a lot of value. But if you do them all, it helps because things like working out your target audience, your customer avatar, that will all make a difference there. And once again, don't just think of these on the spot because that's not going to give you, because remember, you would have done the work previously for this, so you know exactly who your customer is. Contact details and address. This, I think, very much depends. So, how do you want people to get in touch with you? Is there an email? Is there a phone number? Is there an address? What to include, what not to include? Maybe give some direction to say, yes, here's our contact details. Preferred method is on the phone or by email. Walk-ins online or both. What I'm trying to talk about there for number 12 is what sort of store are you? Do people just come into your store off the street? Is it online only? Is it a bit of both? I mean, what's your offering? Number 13, special offer and discounts. Is there anything that you're running at the moment? Is there any particular, I mean, do you give free postage? Do you offer 20% off? Or what is it that you do? Is there anything in particular that you offer? The primary goal of the website. So give AI an idea of why you're creating this website. What do you want people to do? Do you just want people to find out your location and come visit your store? Or do you want them to make an online purchase? What's the main CTA on your website? And obviously, you'll know that CTA stands for call to action. But what's the main call to action on your website? So, what do you want people to do? Do you want people to buy now? Do you want people to visit your store? What do you want? So that would be the main call to action. Features you want to include, such as contact forms, sign up, booking, payment, etc. And as I've mentioned towards the bottom, just where the asterisk is, I've said images can be changed. Don't overcomplicate login information, but future proof and make it easy. So if you want to have an image somewhere, yeah, have an image and let the AI create whatever image because you can change that. And like things like, yeah, don't make logins and memberships and this is how you log in if you're a existing user. I think that would be what I would call overcomplication at this point. Just keep it simple. Number 17, any keywords you want to focus on. Once again, this goes back to the early modules where you would have done your research, you would have understood which keywords are important to your customer. And obviously keywords and answers. So thinking about generative engine optimization and what we want to include there. And number 18, social proof. So include the option. So remember, you don't want it to say to it, right, here's our Google page, go to Google, extract the reviews. Once again, let's keep it simple. You just want to make sure that you've got enough space to make sure they can do, but basically they can include it. That's all. Don't make it overcomplicated. Don't start asking it to do extra things because if you get a great website, all you have to do is copy and paste a few Google reviews. That's a result really, isn't it? That's a nice position to be in. So those are my 18 steps to an AI website. Hopefully they're going to add value to you and we are going to find out now if it adds value to me.